This is a visualization of the Al Sahel hospital in Beirut, prepared based on Mossad intelligence. According to Israel, it is in the basement beneath the building that Hezbollah's main treasury is supposed to be located, with gold bars and bags of money inside. A total of $500 million to finance a war against Israel.
The Israeli Air Force is monitoring the compound, as you can see. However, we will not strike the hospital itself.
Hospital authorities held a meeting with journalists almost immediately after the Israeli information became public and showed the basement of the facility. They claim that there is nothing in the basement and that the hospital itself has no ties to Hezbollah. We consider what the Zionist enemy said to be 100% wrong. There is nothing true about it. This hospital was built in the 1980s, so it is impossible for there to be any truth in these accusations at all. Everyone in Lebanon knows that this hospital is not affiliated with any party or any other group. It is a private hospital under the Ministry of Health. The problem is that Tel Aviv does not believe these declarations. The scope of Hezbollah and its influence in Lebanon and the Lebanese government itself is so great that the subordination of the unit to the health ministry is irrelevant. The Gaza experience also makes it clear that militants often use civilian infrastructure to hide command centers and weapons storage facilities.
Hezbollah's financial network is based on two main sources of income: money from the Iranian regime and money from the Lebanese people. Iran's Quds forces transfer money to Hezbollah from Iranian oil sold in Syria. Iran also sends suitcases of cash and gold by planes to the Iranian embassy in Beirut, and then directly it goes to Hezbollah.
In recent years, more and more money has not entered circulation at all and travels between virtual wallets. Hamas and Hezbollah, but also the Houthi militias in Yemen, operate with cryptocurrencies. These are used to purchase weapons on the black market. Not only are these weapons sponsored by Iran, coming from warehouses or factories in Iran, but there is also equipment whose origins point to the United States or Western Europe. So here too, we see that somewhere this black market is supplying these weapons. And if we're talking about the black market, there must be big money behind it. United States Secretary of State Antony Blinken has flown to Israel. This is his 11th visit to the Middle East since the outbreak of the Gaza war. It is also likely to be his last mission under the Joe Biden administration. Washington is trying to force an Israeli ceasefire in Gaza and Lebanon. The White House is looking to lay the groundwork for any foreign policy success just before the November presidential elections. Unofficially, Israel's Prime Minister rejected the Democrats' suggestions at the same time consulting directly with Donald Trump.